Oh yeah, you're definitely doing this with me today. However, um, okay, man.
Yeah, what's going on?
In the words of Marcus Phoenix, welcome back to Delta.
Yeah, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Even in the midst of my vacation, you know what I'm saying? I'm here giving people content, even though you did it without me last week. But it's okay. I understood. Wasn't there. That's fine. I'm here now. Don't let me worry about it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're here
Yeah, looks
now.
like we're here. Yeah, we're here. You know what I'm saying?
Just over here.
You
We're
you
most
threw
certainly
me
here.
you threw me to the side like yesterday's garbage. I'm sorry, just kidding.
I didn't throw you to the side. I was just, itching to get some content going, baby. Come on.
Yeah,
You know me.
itching to get rid of me. This was,
I be fiending. No,
you've been on the fence trying to get rid of me for a minute. Let's talk about it.
I most certainly have not. These charges are false. I can't do this show without you. I
Sir.
can, but it would suck. So,
I mean, I mean, you did it without me last week. And you did it without me before with Duck. That didn't suck. That was good. You know what I'm saying? I gotta watch Duck. Ducky might be the one that's trying to take the spot. That's that. I mean, I feel like Ducky should just be the third. Like if it is ever an alternate that I would feel comfortable with taking my place. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Him or Schlee. I think Schlee would do good too.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But we're not here yet. I'm
I have
here.
I have options, sure, but I don't
You're like
want.
the prettiest girl at the party. You have options, whoever you want.
Don't make me finish this joke, Kenny.
Go ahead and finish it. That's what she
And I
said.
and I want you, Kenny.
Oh.
I want
You
no one else but
owe.
you.
You owe. Susie oh.
Skiwo. So today, Philip Rivers announced his retirement. 17 years. Wait,
Man, Phillip
yeah.
Rivers was Phillip Rivers was a baller, bro. Sad
And
he didn't get a chance
here's,
to get one.
here's the thing, Ram. Philip Rivers did ball. I'll give you that. But he came up short with squads.
I mean, that's not his fault. He only had like a good offense. What, like the first 7 years in his career? I mean, and who he really have? He had like Vincent Jackson and LaDainian Tomlinson, and Tomlinson was like getting old.
Antonio Gates.
Okay, yeah, they got to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And he played in the AFC Championship with a torn ACL. Okay, like he literally was on it playing the whole game.
That's for true.
He's a Hall of Famer to me, bro. He got
Other
like
than that,
10 seasons with 4,000 plus yards. He's like fifth in passing yards.
is he?
Yeah, he's up there. He's up there, bro. He got like 10, 11 seasons of 4,000 yards.
Okay. All right. What else has he done?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's been consistent. It's consistently good.
Mm,
The Chargers picked him over Drew Brees.
mm.
I think he's like 10th in touchdowns and something like that. 10th in total touchdowns. He's up there. He's up there. He's done pretty well. I'm
Ouch.
gonna read the numbers. He has an 8-time Pro Bowler, NFL Comeback Player of the Year. He led the lead in passing yards in 2010, led in touchdowns in 2008, and passing rating. You know what I'm saying? He has 421 touchdowns to 209 interceptions. He's got 64,444 yards and a career passer rate 95.2. That's not bad.
People are getting it for less.
Phillip Rivers ranks 5th in passing yards with 6,444 and touchdowns, 421, both of which are the most of quarterbacks who do not have a Super Bowl appearance or title. He's also second all time in consecutive regular season starts by quarterback at 242.
So he's a Dan Marino of our generation?
Pretty much.
Probably.
Pretty much.
I don't accept this. Hold on. There's got to be a better quarterback that's never won a Super Bowl.
Dan Marino, then it's him.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
We just don't talk about because he's in San Diego / LA.
Yeah, but we still talked about Dan Fouts.
Yes, but he's got more yards than Dan Fouts. And touchdown.
Holy shit. Hey.
Phillip Rivers has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 seasons for over 4,000 yards passing.
God damn.
He's only been under 4,000 yards. 1, 2, in those first 2 years, he didn't even start. So those don't even count. 1, 2, 3 times in his career, been under 4,000 yards.
All right.
And he only has, not counting his first 2 seasons, he only has 1, 2, 3 seasons when he hasn't thrown more than 24 touchdowns.
All right.
He's
Maybe he
thrown,
does deserve to be
in his third year starting, he's thrown 22, 21, 34, 28, 30, 27, 26, 32, 31, 29, 33, 28, 32, 23, and 24.
Okay. Next question will be: would he go first ballot?
No, he would not go first ballot. He'll probably have to wait because, well,
how many years does he wait? Is that now? Here's the balance between.
It depends. It depends
crazy
on who. It depends on who comes out around the time that he's eligible.
So if it's 2021 now, he'll be eligible in 2025.
Correct. 2021, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 2026.
It's 4 years.
Yeah. So Breeze is getting ready to retire. Yeah, it's 5 years.
4.
I thought it was 5. I thought it was 5 years after your retirement.
Sworn it was 4. It's 4 years after you retire.
Because Peyton Manning is just now eligible.
When did he retire?
He retired at like 2015. I may be wrong. I'm not sure, but I think it's like I thought it was 5 years from when you retired that you're eligible.
Hold on, you might be right because 2015 was his last ride.
2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. Yep, 5 years. He's eligible now. He retired 5 years.
All right, so yeah, 2026 then.
And we know he's going in. So,
well, yeah, Peyton's first ballot.
Peyton's first ballot. We know that.
He's won 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, Breeze is getting ready to retire, so he won't get in before Breeze.
Breeze has won a Super Bowl. He may be first or second ballot.
Breeze is first ballot. He's not getting in before Breeze. Breeze is only second to passing touchdowns to freaking yards to freaking Brady, I think.
Breeze terrified me for the last 8 to 9, 10 years. So,
yeah. He's first ballot. And then I guess it just depends on who else is around him.
Well,
I feel like if the pieces fall, he can get in maybe by his third year eligibility.
Third
year? It just depends. Yeah.
Honestly, man, like you said, depending on who's going second. His second year.
You also got to think And you also got to think who hasn't yet been inducted even by the time he comes in.
I mean, who's going to retire next year? That's as good, and who
Ben
hasn't been picked
Roethlisberger.
yet? Who's been waiting? That's the next question.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe Ben Roethlisberger retires too.
You know, Drew Pearson isn't a Hall of Famer yet.
Well, he's a Cowboy, so don't really care if he gets in or not. But he can get in to after my children stop watching football, and I'll be satisfied and have it. So,
What an asshole!
matter of fact, let's keep him out. Let's keep him out
Wow, you are the
because
worst.
Harold Carmichael got in before him, and that brings joy to my heart.
All right.
So I win either way. Yeah.
All right. It is 8:55 on inauguration night, January 20th, 2021. Live via satellite. It is Gorilla Game Podcast. I am your empathetic yet foul-mouthed half of the show, Carlos Crawford. Alongside me, well, via Colorado, is my reckless yet God-fearing intellectual equal, Kenny Whitaker.
Yep, it's 6:56 Mountain Standard Time, so gives me a couple hours up on the competition, which means I can go all night long. Woo! Well, I can't go all night long, but if I didn't have anything else to do, I could go.
Kenny, that's my bid.
I know it's not. It's mine. It's mine today. You let me have it. You're not using that line today, so stop it.
That's fair.
I'm not doing this today. I'm not doing this. Right?
That's completely fair.
I already had to prove to you why Phillip Rivers was a Hall of Famer. You're already starting on the wrong foot with me today. I don't like it.
Hey, listen. He got. Hey, now that I think about it, Phillip Rivers got as many Pro Bowl appearances as he has kids.
Why? 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 Listen, one thing you can't say about Phillip, you may not have won on the field, but he won on the field 8 times.
I almost gave you the buzzer, but
I mean, it's the truth. You know he got a lot of kids. And the thing that made Phillip Rivers great, he talks shit to you. He's like
he never curses in the process.
Yep. He's like the better version of Andrew Luck if Andrew Luck actually had a team.
If Andrew Luck had an offensive line,
correct,
throughout his career,
he would be his
last season in the NFL,
yeah,
and which he
still got hurt.
Exactly. So
you know,
preseason, dog. He said, "Nope, I'm done."
The man said, "Yeah, I'm not doing this. These Bama's trash." But nonetheless, what we got on tap, my brother?
Well, aside for you coming back to your predictions from your last Inside the 5, we will be talking about Bow Wow having a party during this pandemic. Why? I don't know. DJ Khaled and Fat Joe starting an OnlyFans, which laughing my fucking ass off. But first, congratulations to the 46th President of the United States of America, Joe
Biden. Yeah.
You know what we told Vice President Kamala Harris?
Yeah. You know what we told Trump today?
Get the fuck out.
Not only that, we also told him, Biden, you don't want to be at the inauguration? Biden. Get out. Get it? Biden. Is his name? That's a damn shame. Even across the country, you still hate on my jokes. We got to discuss like just.
If I had a dollar for every time I saw that corny ass tweet on Twitter.
It's funny. You just don't have a sense of humor. I'm
No,
starting. I'm starting
you
to
just
lose
don't know
faith
how to
in
do
you.
dad jokes. I know how to do dad jokes. All right.
That is a dad joke. That's a funny dad joke.
I had a dad joke the other day.
Whatever, bro. I don't got time. You know what? You're just a hater, bro. Damn, Ben Simmons got 5 fouls and won 9 points. He sucks. He's looking like trash right now. You need to fix it.
Oh my
You need to fix it.
At any rate, so
Really?
so with that being said, Trump's out. The green light's on him now. He no longer has that presidential immunity. So, if you recall an old episode title, Kenny, from this show, I believe it was "The Chickens Are Coming Home to Roost."
The chickens are coming to roost, Baba Boucher.
That's the one. There we go. Yes. Yes. Look for the chickens coming home to roost for Donald Trump. However,
I wanted to see him get dragged out the White House, though. They robbed us from that.
Oh, we love to see that. Wouldn't we like to see that? However, we can find solace in the fact that he's going to be in court for a little while. But
listen, like I said pre-show, I want to see Trump get snuffed in prison. Like, just give us a show where we just see him like getting his cornbread taken, or like someone like not feeding him lunch, or they just give him an orange because he's orange and that's all he eats. something like that.
I'll maybe see that.
Listen, I'm just.
All he's not getting like murdered or anything like that. Listen, I don't condone murder.
Yeah,
I condone ass whoopings. That's different.
As long as he's not getting on thawed. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. That's totally fine. Just don't let him get killed on live TV. Okay. But if he would just so happen to get sweet chinned, that would be beautiful to see.
Who's to say I won't be in the air? So yeah. That being said, Biden and Harris are already hitting the ground running, overturning a number of Trump's executive orders because Trump's a dumbass, and including the
World Health Organization,
including the 1776 Act, which we know where that was going. Because come on, man, let's be honest.
Right.
Here's the thing about what we learned growing up, right?
What did we learn?
That the majority of this history is, well, not only glossed over for the most part, but it makes the U.S. look good. And anytime the U.S. took an L, they bounced back. You know what I'm saying? So,
correct.
So the 1776 Act was going to basically exasperate that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
To the point where, like, we were going to look like, you know, the heroes of everything, and alternate history was going to be created to the point where we are, you know, teaching our children in delusion. And when they go abroad, it's going to absolutely blow their fucking minds when they learn the history as told by the rest of the world.
You know why when you said that I wanted to say as told by Ginger? Because I'm a Nickelodeon.
I was thinking the same thing as I said that. So I completely understand. So yeah, with that being said, with this act dropping, I do also want the American school curriculum to be not
Revamped.
overhauled, but
Revamped.
yeah, revamped, uh,
Yeah,
renovated, if you will.
that
Like
works too. Same thing.
because we what we learn, what we learn in school versus what we learn individually. Like when we went home and individually researched what we were actually interested in
Correct.
and actually dug deeper into the rabbit hole, things started
Hmm.
to get a little like we started to find out, okay, we're only getting half the story in school.
Right.
So we got to stop telling half truths to our children because they are going, to other countries and acting an ass because they don't 100% know their history. And there are people that do 100% know their shit, you know what I'm saying, because they are cultured. But for, the regular person that goes to another country on a vacation, like for for the first time and probably the only time in their lives, given their life's trajectory, like
Right.
they probably think that, this, that, and the third happened in the world, whereas some other shit happened. Like I was watching the show on Netflix about that. You know what I'm
About
saying?
revisionist history.
You said what?
About revisionist history.
Yeah, well, not necessarily revisionist history. Like it was like the untold history.
So untold history, history that pretty
Yeah,
much gets swept under the rug. Yeah, it's plenty of things like that. That's what America's famous for. That's what they do. They take history and they wipe it under the rug. That's why you don't get a lot of African American curriculum stuff in schools. That's why you get the same three, which is why I didn't really want to, what I'm saying, talk about Martin Luther King Day because I feel like it gets over talked about and no one really gets into other shit that black people have done. But at the same time, we have to respect what Martin Luther King did because he was one of the main catalysts for like racial change in the country. Even yet, still we have ways to go, but you know,
well,
it is what it is.
here's the thing about Martin
We
Luther
could
King.
spend hours talking about that. So
Well,
like,
well,
I
yeah,
feel like
but
I
here's
feel
my
like at
thing.
this point, I feel like at this point, if you don't get it, you just don't get it.
Well, here's my thing. With Martin Luther King, like what you just said, if you don't get it, you just don't get it. No, no, no. Everyone gets it, right? The thing is that people act ignorant to the point where, like, all right, if I can rewind it. Here's the thing: MLK Day as a holiday is only recognized because it's a holiday. Like, if it wasn't a holiday, I don't think anybody would really 100% care about MLK unless they were using a talking point for peace like they do now. However, with MLK speeches, he doesn't leave you a lot of wiggle room to,
Misconstrued is.
misconstrue
Mm-hmm.
or anything of the like. So, in order, if you're, taking MLK quotes and you're posting them on Twitter, you're posting them on your status on Facebook. You know how these white people get down. Like they give you the bland MLK quotes, the "I have a dream" speech, all the good ones that makes
Mm-hmm.
them look good, that makes them look like I know my Martin Luther King. Well,
Right. The one, but that's not even the one that they use a lot to try and make it seem like they know. The one they try to use a lot is the one when he's speaking in that church right before, like the speech right before he got assassinated. And he's talking about, I've been to the mountaintop and I
yes,
have
and I've
seen
been
the
to the
problem. That's the one they're always using now. And I'm like, you motherfuckers, y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all just trying to use that because that's not the biggest speech. Because at this
well. Here's the
point,
thing:
the I have a
they
dream
doing
thing
it
is
on
just so
purpose.
overused. Yeah, I know they're doing it on purpose.
They're doing it on purpose because again, MLK left little wiggle room to misconstrue what he was saying. Everything he said, he what he was, not straight to the point, but he articulated every single thing that he was trying to get across to a T. So in order to take certain parts of the speech, again, that's you, doing that on purpose, because there are also parts of that speech that, not necessarily condemns the white person, but certain parts of the white person. Like there was one speech where he was discussing, where he was talking about the liberal, well, not liberal, but the moderate white male. And, this is the male that's indifferent to the things that the extreme portion of the white person going on in this country. So you have your regular middle-aged white guy that's like, indifferent to, the race relations because it doesn't affect them. And then you have the extremist, which is like, and back then it's the KKK. But now
It still
it's not only the
applies.
KKK, but white nationalists and supremacists in general. Um, so yeah, and it makes me question the genuity and the like realness of white people for the most part, because it's something that they they acknowledge as a national holiday, even though they killed them. Uh, like, it all comes back to you shouldn't have done the shit in the first place,
And at the
and
end of
it
the day,
took
that's
y'all this
all.
long to realize your mistake.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, that's all that. That's all we're trying to show people. That's all we want people to know. Like, really look at what we have to go through as a people. You know what I'm saying? And come on, at this point, you know what I'm saying. All we can do is keep trying to educate. But like I said before, we can spend hours on this. Let's get into what you got for your 3 count, or however many you got this week. I think you said 3.
Yeah. That was the first of the 3 count, if we're being honest.
Oh, okay. Well, number 2. There's that.
uh
I didn't hear no bell. I'm sorry. Rocky reference.
DJ Khaled and Fat Joe start an OnlyFans.
Some of my niggas
What?
don't just pull up a pants and do the rock.
No. Because to my understanding, right?
Go ahead.
Because if I explain in pre-show, if I recall explaining in pre-show that we that there's certain things that I'm willing to pay for on OnlyFans. Well, we've established that you can watch more than amateur porn on OnlyFans. That's what I thought it was, to my understanding, if we're being honest, completely honest.
I mean, pretty
But
much any point, but you can't do it for
but
other things.
anything that you're willing to hustle and somebody's willing to pay for, they'll OnlyFans it. I
Correct.
And now it's like I don't know how I feel about OnlyFans anymore, because now I thought it was some Susio shit. It's it's essentially for everyone, and you want me to pay for it?
I mean,
No.
but you gotta think of the people that are getting notoriety from OnlyFans. Are they getting notoriety from doing lashes, or are they getting notoriety from sucking dick? The ones that get notoriety, I know from sucking dick.
These are questions that need answers. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are
Which leads
concerns
to the
that need to be
which
established.
leads to the
I
old
just
American adage. Go ahead.
Well, hold on. I want to listen to this old American adage.
The old American adage that has been proven from centuries: sex sells.
That
It
is
sells.
for true. That is for
From
true.
1920 to 2021. Sex sells.
And maybe even before that.
Maybe, well, I'm pretty sure it was before that. Oh, yeah. It sells.
I
Ask Hugh
that,
Hefner.
yeah, I mean, That's for true.
You can't ask him now
That's
because
true.
he went
Like,
on a What?
nonetheless, what sex is Khaled and Fat Joe selling, Kenny?
Rockaway.
Wait, what?
The Rockaway.
Shut up, man.
He's
Shut up.
leaning back on them hoes.
Shut up.
DJ Khaled's selling another one.
Go to hell, Kenny.
Another one.
I feel like I'm gonna tell you this every week now. Just go to hell.
Well,
Like
I mean,
that's how it become a
somewhat.
catchphrase now. Like I've been saying that like outside the show as well. Go to hell.
I don't know what your problem is. I don't know why you don't like when I say stuff. I'm not doing nothing but speaking the truth.
Oh, it's because of that episode of Raw when The Rock throws Stone Cold off the bridge before he hits him and Stone Cold falls off the bridge. He goes, "Go to hell."
Yeah, well,
It was like how vindictively he said that shit. That shit always made me geek. So it's like you shoot quick, go to hell. It's like an insult. It's like you may have a rebuttal for it, but it's going to stun you for a second. It's like, yo, what did you say you did?
mm-hmm.
That's
Damn
fun.
it.
That makes me
Yes.
get.
I see.
Bow Wow threw a party.
Really?
No one was wearing masks.
At this point, this is just what Bow Wow does. Doesn't he just like do stupid stuff just for like a living? Isn't that like his MO? This is
Yeah.
Ravens.
Yeah, it is. You're right. But still, god damn it, man. Like,
This is why we can't call Bow Wow a legend.
Bow Wow ruins his legacy every time he ends up in public in general. Like, just chill, man. Like, live off the fruits of your labor. That's the thing about Bob. He do too much, man.
I mean,
you do too damn much. Like, why are you doing so damn much? Are you broke? I don't think you're broke. Like, you weren't going crazy on your money. You made, movies. You've made platinum selling albums.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he is broke. Maybe he didn't. Wasn't a good steward of his money.
Show up on an episode of Drink Champs and chill for a little bit. I don't know, but this whole going out and doing random shit. Then not only that, the list of the people that were also there performing. I was like, oh, this was Wash Fest then. Okay, let's see what's going on.
That's what it is. It's Wash Fest. He tried to get people back together. Leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? It's fine.
Fabulous was there. So, is it Terrence J, Trey Songz? I said, oh God, no.
Fabulous.
No.
Look, I could just picture Fabulous telling something. Can you be my BAB ride? COVID. Nigga got a COVID remix to Baby. Got a pandemic rap.
Breathe, COVID remix. Like,
right.
No.
Breathe. 1 to the 2, 2 to the 3, 3 to the 4. Need a master. Breathe.
Terrible. That is terrible. I am a piece of shit for that.
Need a master. Breathe.
You're a piece of shit for continuing my joke.
When I come through, run through, son, too, need some hand sanitizer. Oh, you gotta make it funny, yo. It's funny places you can take that. That's so funny.
I need to find some moisturizing hand sanitizer. This pandemic has been rough on me. This winter during this pandemic has been even rougher.
Listen, it's hard to come by good lotion and moisturizer now. Everybody's used it for Tiana Trump and Simone Richards.
I'm not saying the issue here. Well, aside from Simone Richards, what Ducky revealed to us a week or two ago. I'm not saying the issue.
If she's 18, you know what I'm saying? I think.
Okay. All right. Come on, Kay.
She's not like 15. Technically, she's legal. She was able to
if she has a teen at the end of her age, she's not for us, buddy. Come on.
Says who?
Oh my god. Okay.
Legal. She's legal. I'm not saying I watch it consistently. I mean, I have watched it, but
Okay.
as but
That's the
as of
standard,
like
Kenny.
as of like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months, I haven't watched the movies.
That's some age standards, Kenny.
As I do have age standards, but
I
if
have
you
no
legal, you
turn
legal.
into Simone Richards. That's why I'm saying I'm like I'm gonna
If
say
I am 30, if I am 50 years old, right, and
okay.
a very young, attractive 18, 19-year-old woman is interested in me,
No, no.
you think
Please don't get
I'm
us
not?
canceled, Kenny. Kenny, don't get us canceled, please. I'm begging you. I am begging you. Do
That's not
not
being canceled.
finish that thought.
If they're legal, I don't see the issue. Just like you don't see the issue with people having OnlyFans. If they legal, they legal. Is it frowned upon? Certainly. But America's frowned upon, Carlos. There's a lot of things that are frowned upon in this country that are legal.
Well,
I
having 4
personally,
episodes was fun.
I personally would not do it, but I would be intrigued by the fact that an 18-year-old woman would be attracted to me if I was 50.
Kenny,
Would you
Kenny,
not be intrigued by that?
Kenny. Cancel
Speak
culture
honest.
hit you with the double move just now. You can't backpedal anymore. Your ankles are broken here. There's no coming back from this.
Cancel for what? Speaking about legality in America?
Yes.
Cancel America then. America's the one that let it happen. Fuck
Yes.
out of
That
here.
that that's
So cancel America. Don't cancel me for putting America on the Summer Jam screen.
okay, Kenny, don't you think this country needs to be canceled for reasons other than that?
Yes, but my thing is, this is my point. You can't. The point I'm making is, and this is why I'm sitting up now because I'm pissed off.
Hey man.
And this is why cancel culture pisses me off because there's too many if then properties to the shit. If you're gonna cancel something, cancel every fucking thing at one time. You can't cancel one person for having a fucking opinion. Fuck out of here. That's the first fucking amendment of this fucking country. You don't like my opinion, don't tune into my shit. Period. Because you don't like something and you want to bitch about it. Now it's different if it's about racism, right? Like I had to get on board with the Washington football team. I didn't really understand it. You explained it to me. I get it. That's fine. But because someone has an opinion about something that you don't necessarily agree with, you want to cancel them, fuck out of here. How about you grow a pair, learn to handle criticism, and then learn that everybody's not going to fucking agree with what you say and get a fucking life? How about that? Just because I don't agree with what you say doesn't mean I'm a fucking racist or I got some issue with a certain group of people. No, fuck out of here. I have every right to not agree. Kiss my ass. Fuck out of here. Just like you have a right to not agree with what the fuck I'm saying right now. That is your right. We can agree to disagree, and I can still treat you like a human and an individual and respect your opinion. Fuck out of here. I don't get angry about the shit that needs to be canceled. About like shit like I don't even want to mention their names and shit because it's just we don't want to talk about it. Like one name that starts with mad that rhymes with smelly. That's understandable. We get that. That's totally fine. We need to get rid of that, dude. We don't want that kind of shit around. Are you confused about what rhymes with smelly?
I'm only getting Nelly.
Smelly, belly, music. First name rhymes with I don't know. First name is the same first name as Kim Kardashian's dad.
Oh, drip, drip, drip. Okay.
Yes. Wow. Wow.
Fuck it. Fine.
Yeah. Wow. If I say you won't buzz that, you fucking asshole. You give me the buzzer without thinking.
Yeah, I'll worry
But
about
that's all I'm saying. Like, that shit gets me upset because they're just canceling people for having an opinion, and that's not right. That to me is what makes cancel culture bullshit. If you have a valid reason to cancel somebody, I'm all for it. But because their opinions don't match yours, that's bullshit. That's why I call bullshit. And that's the only reason why I get so upset when people be all, "Oh, you're gonna get canceled, gonna get canceled." Man, fuck out of here. Cancel me for what? Having an opinion? Stupid.
Duh.
Yes, I'm done.
Okay. Because listen,
Please don't shit on my opinion because I'm gonna be really upset. I'm gonna be really angry.
my guts are bubbling. Listen,
I'm
man.
about, I'm about to leave. I'm not for the shit tonight.
Hey, man. You got to hear it.
Poo pooing on somebody's opinion.
I'm not poo-pooing on your opinion. I'm just telling you this. Ain't nobody in this country, in this climate, have time for apathy. That's all I'll say.
But it's
So,
not showing apathy if it's a fact. Like if I'm giving you my opinion, I should have the same respect and courtesy that you would want somebody to give for your opinion.
that's
That's like if
cool, though.
somebody came to me, right?
That's
That's
cool.
like if you that's like if you would come to me and you explain to me how, the LGBTQIA community feels about certain jokes, right? And if I was just to be like, man, I don't want to hear it, blah, 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 whatever, blah, 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 blah. Then it's like, okay, you're not open-minded to what I'm trying to give you. You need your shit checked, right?
All right.
But if I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm open minded to understand it. I didn't really understand it. Cool. Tell me some more about it. I want to learn so I don't offend people. It's different. If someone comes out and says and makes a mistake and says that, right? And they're like, okay, I didn't really understand what's going on. I apologize, blah, blah, blah. You still want to get them shit for it? Fuck out of here. Everybody's got to learn, just like everybody else has to learn what the fuck is going on. And if you don't give a chance to a person an opportunity to grow from their mistakes, to learn what the fuck is going on, now it's different if they continue to act in that behavior. Then we got a totally different story. But even if it's like once or twice and they're still trying to get it, if it's like two times and you're giving them shit for it and they're still trying to learn and they come out, maybe who knows? Maybe it might take them 4 years, might take them 8 years for them to understand what's going on. If you still give them shit about something for a decade later, you need your shit checked because you're not open minded to giving someone forgiveness. Which, when the clock strikes 12 for you, motherfucker, you're gonna want forgiveness. In the same way that you refuse to give forgiveness to somebody, I'm gonna refuse to give that shit to you because you weren't willing to give forgiveness for that person until it was convenient for you. That's what pisses me off.
That's fair. However, again, we as a country do not give a shit about apathy right now. We're at war with apathy, actually. Because the thing is, Kenny, this country's been apathetic for far too long. That's why empathy is pushing the fuck back with cancel culture. Now, I get what you're saying. Yeah, everyone has an opinion. They're like assholes. Everyone has one. However, there are good opinions and there are bad opinions. It's kind of like being on the right side of history, right? The civil rights movement. The good side was the civil rights. The bad side were the white races. Cancel culture is toxic. I'll give you that.
This is why I refuse to be a part of it.
It's extremely toxic. Why? Because of the people who have taken that and abused it. The thing about cancel culture is accountability. That is lost upon this country and this world today. That is a word that everybody should look up in the fucking dictionary, put on a sheet of paper, laminate, and seal that motherfucker on your front door before you walk out of the house. Every day you look at that fucking word and what it defines and live that shit. No one in this fucking country can do that. And that's the problem. We've let people get away with God knows what for too fucking long. And the jig is on that.
But this is my thing. You can't take that out on the individuals that are trying to figure themselves out and learning at the same fucking time.
That's true.
A lot of people that have been canceled, other than the obvious ones, we don't have to go into naming them because they already been put on the Summer Jam screen and we know what's going on. And people like them have followed suit. All right. But here's Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart has been a man about his shit. We know he's said some fucked up shit about if his son was gay. I'm not even gonna get into it because we don't even need to bring that up. He's apologized for that shit.
My thing is, in this climate again,
wait.
You should know.
Wait. I'm gonna get there because you make an excellent point. It's true, but at the same time, in the climate, it's fucked up because this nigga Kevin Hart has said, "Hey, I know it's some tweets that I've said in the past. That shit's fucked up. I didn't know any better. I apologize. I'm doing everything in my power to correct my shit." And they brought that shit up a decade later as he's about to host the fucking Oscars, not acknowledging his progression.
Yeah, that I thought was
that's when I get angry.
That I thought was I don't like that either.
That's when I get angry.
That I agree with you on. All right, so yeah, shit like that when motherfuckers actually apologize and atone for their mistakes, and they learn and move forward. That's the point. That's what we're trying to do here. So how do you fucking still fault them if they actually did what you wanted them to do? At that point, what do you want them to do now? Die? Fuck you.
And at that point, it becomes you motherfuckers are never satisfied, which puts us back to square fucking one. Which makes me fucking mad. For all the progressive shit that cancel culture is supposedly doing, it fucking puts itself back in the cycle again and puts us back where the fuck we don't want to be.
It's an endless cycle. There's no resolution.
Which makes it overall like this country. The shit that we try and do, it becomes fucking pointless because it comes back in same fucking square.
Well, no.
As long as there are motherfuckers around that are making that shit continue the cycle, it's gonna be fucking pointless. Which is why I don't understand. It makes me angry when niggas are so deep into this cancel culture and you're just doing yourself then. Because when it comes to you, oh motherfucker, that shit doesn't count. You don't hold accountability to your own fucking self. You can't do that shit. You can't be you. And then when the radar's on you, it's like, oh, wait a minute, I didn't even know. Fuck that. Keep that same energy.
That's the best part of my life, right? I have led a life to where the radar most likely will never be on Olos. Why? Because Olos walks good. Olos has walked good since May 12th, 1991, right? So I'll never, ever, and I can say this never, ever, because again, I knows better that I will never be put on the Summer Jam screen. I'll ever be canceled over me saying or doing something that I know I shouldn't be doing.
But
and
this is where
I be on my high horse about that shit because in this society, what at this point and in your big age, you know what the fuck it is.
But this is where I rebuttal. This is where I rebuttal. There's a million motherfuckers that think just like you. That think that they are never going to do some shit until the shit meets them at the door. And it's that thinking, and it's not a knock on you because I know you, okay? You know yourself, you know when you need to correct your shit. That's different.
Yeah,
but it's a million
let me tell you something about retention.
It's a million motherfuckers. But this is the thing, it's a million motherfuckers that think like you that don't feel like they need to know when to correct their shit. And that's when the problem comes. For every one of you, it's 16 motherfuckers that don't think like you. Maybe even more. So think about it like this. For every one Carlos and one me, for every this in Duck, That's me, you, and Doug. For every three of us,
All right.
multiply that by fucking 10 of motherfuckers that don't think like us. Fuck it, you 100.
Come on, Kenny, you're making me suicidal right now.
I'm sorry. I'm just putting it out there to let you know where the problem comes.
Yeah.
That's all. And I'm not saying nothing else about it because we got a whole bunch of other shit we need to get into. We're 50 minutes in.
Not really. We're actually pretty much done with the pin count. No, yeah.
That's like
Yeah. Bow Wow Party was the last one. Yeah, no, that's pin count right there.
and again, like I'm not poo-pooing what the overall goal of cancel culture is to be because we need that.
Yeah, no,
I'm
at this
poo-pooing
point, I
the
get your point.
I'm poo-pooing the motherfuckers that try to put themselves in it when they're actually poisoning into shit.
Yeah, because again, cancel culture is toxic because a bunch of motherfuckers that don't necessarily that just don't want them to exist anymore, and that's not the point of it. It's not. You're getting the wrong fucking idea, my guy. Like, people are going to still exist in this fucking world, whether you fucking like it or not. That's why wrestling Twitter can be, a bit uncomfortable for me at times as well. Because they, like, you see the likes of Matt Riddle, who's, an allegation, first and foremost. It's an
And
allegation.
then you got people like Dream On.
Let's be fair. Because innocent until proven guilty. Isn't that how this country goes, Ken? Or are we bending rules? Or how does this go, white people?
That's how it's supposed to be, but now it's guilty to proven innocent.
Yeah, apparently so. I don't
That's
know
how it
how we
is.
got there. I think I did.
I'll tell you how we got there. Cancel culture.
No. It started
I
way
just
before
explained
that.
it to you.
It started eons before cancel culture. Trust you me.
It is. But I'm just
So
saying it just put it on the Summer Trans game.
now, with that being said, with cancel culture, it's again, it's a lack of accountability within that culture because they're not looking themselves in the fucking mirror and asking themselves, am I actually wanting them to take accountability or am I trying to be a fucking judge, jury, and executioner?
Correct. And that's it. And we don't have to go any further with that, bro. Like I think we made both of our points, articulated them well. And as long as you understand where I'm coming from with that shit. And that's why I get upset with shit like that. Cause like I'm a person like I like to say what's on my mind because that's the only way I can actually express myself sometimes. Especially if I'm on a platform that I feel I'm won't be judged on. And sometimes with shit like that, I feel like I'm being judged. And it's like, don't come at me the wrong way when I'm really trying to learn shit and I'm really just giving my opinion to converse and learn what the fuck's happening. You know what I'm saying? It's totally different than me just being close-minded to fucking other people's plight. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, but I'll give you the bottom line to this, right? Cancel culture, again, is supposed to be about pointing at, calling out people, calling people out, and having them take accountability for their words and actions. With that being said, I again come back to my original statement. This country does not give a fuck about apathy anymore, bro. And I know you want to speak your mind and everything like that, but and we've discussed this on and off record. You do have views where yes, you're still learning on, but you still say some things that are boom buzzworthy. It happens. We make jokes. However, there are times where not only you, I, I, I gotta look myself in the mirror as well. We'll say some shit. I said some reckless shit earlier, literally within the last 20 minutes. So yeah, I gotta look myself in the mirror as well. We're going to say some shit that's wild, like that's not it's going to it's going to target a certain amount of people that aren't ready to take those jokes yet. Here's the thing, Kenny. We are two black men. We've been the brunt of jokes well before our own times. So
Correct.
we've gotten to a point culturally where we can laugh about it. The LGBTQIA community, they're not ready yet. It's like LeBron and Bronny, right? Bronny's at the pool. He, does a flip off the diving board. Bron tells him, "Hey, man, don't do that," because it's like there's people, there's like kids here that's going to want to try to do that. They can do that, and they can't do that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You feel what I'm saying? So it's like no, it's knowing who you can hit, how hard you can hit them. You know what I'm saying? As far as that community goes, you can only love tap them a little bit. Like it has to be a clean joke. Like it can't be an attack joke. With us, man, you can torch us, and we're just gonna cry laughing because it's just funny, and we need a break from the problems in this world anyway. We laugh to keep from crying. That's all. However, if you will, I believe you have some
Yes, I do.
reckoning as far as your inside the five went from last week.
Yes, I do. So,
I
overall,
am so here for this.
my overall record from Trusted in the Force over the conference championship week, divisional weekend is 1-for-4. I think I got one right. No, two. Well, one's still a question. The Packers are still playing. They're going for Super Bowl. And the Browns did beat the Steelers, but they did not reach to the conference championship because they lost to the Chiefs in the divisional 17-22, which, might I add, they made it close. So they were trying to help me.
Listen, I was not a fan of how close they made that game. That's right there. They did not need to be there. I don't know what the Browns were doing in the playoffs in the first place, but shout out to Stefanski. He should win Coach of the Year if he hasn't yet.
I agree. He should be coach of the year because
Hey,
he made the Browns
he
somewhat relevant.
Cleveland had no fucking business in the playoffs. He deserves Coach of the Year.
Correct. But yeah,
What
that's
else?
Nick Foles didn't get in the game. Just the Bears losing to the Saints.
Thank God.
Uh, the Ravens lost to the Bills, which kind of messed up my
That
prediction.
was a fucking meltdown.
Yeah.
I was not happy about that. I watched that disgust. I was just they let everyone let each other down. Like it was just so much letting down going on. I was just like, man, this is sad to watch.
Yeah. But that's pretty much it. I missed a lot. The Packers are still giving me a shot to have at least two of my gut feelings right. So with that being said, uh, with 58 minutes into the show, I am getting the text of dinner. Final thought?
Damn, I never even packed the fucking bowl. Uh, uh, my final thought. Kiki and Co Cupcakes. They're back again with the pop-up shop game. So if you're around the Hagerstown, Maryland area, January 23rd, 30th, and February 6th from 10 in the morning to 2 p.m. I'll probably be over there at some point at Beatitude's Beauty Supply Store, 25th Washington Street. There will be a Valentine's Day pop-up shop. Pull up. Give my own girl some love. Cop these confectionery masterpieces.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
We're all about
Ooh, 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 ooh. Yo, she got these fucking cocoa bombs, right? So
right.
like, I'm pretty sure they're like the size of a hockey puck, right?
Mm-hmm.
And put the can on. Size of like a hockey puck, right? And it works like a lava cake.
Nice.
Let me blow your fucking mind real quick, Kenny. She has an alcoholic version of this shit, Kenny. And it's filled with Kahlua.
Oh, wow.
Or Bailey's. Yes, there's options to this. There's levels, Kenny. Yeah.
I see. That sounds dope.
That's my final thought. Yeah, damn.
My final thought is fuck the Celtics. Sixers win, bitch.
Okay.
That's for you, Juan Lindsay.
I could have gone without the Sixers win.
I want to hear that shit about Tatum not being there. Fuck the Celtics. Yeah.
Relax, Rob.
Finishing the podcast. It's just about to end. Like literally about to end. I'm coming.
Don't make me fly out there.
That being said, my name's Kenneth Whitaker, aka Henry Solo. We're on the Millennium Falcon. I fly this vessel better than the best of them. You know there's no better pilot in the galaxy than me.
I wanted the 23 should do since we're in such a fucking rush.
It's not my fault.
I'm not saying it to you. I'm saying it to everybody else in there.
As the aroma of fried chicken begins to fill the air, aka the Last Black Jedi, you will give me all the chicken in your car. Yeah, it's smelling really bomb, so I gotta go. AKA, that's a man. I'm a savage. I'm not gonna do a bit for that. Well, I could just got to do like actually, Oh yeah, the not too mean. It's kind of hungry, so we can't really talk long. Just know I can't come to the house. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Nacho Man. I'm a Savage live from the dining room. Back to you, Bobby.
You stole my wings. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I feel like I'm really letting y'all down with this.
Well, you did just get rushed.
Yeah, I really did just get rushed. So, aka the very sexual, the very tight.
Very tight, yes.
Austin Powers, Faja.
Wait, it's Faja?
Dad is Faja.
There.
Look at you. You don't even have a name tag. You have no chance. So just lay down. Just lay down. So the man don't even have a name tag. AKA Mr. Ghost Slick Vodka. He's like, don't make it seem like I'm weird for like a boy. You're the weird one. I'm normal shit. AKA Vincent Kennedy Black Man. I'm not doing all that voice because we just had a 24-minute conversation about cancel culture. So we may have to officially retire.
That's a motherfucker that need to be canceled if we being honest.
We have to officially retire Vince Black Man.
Yo, Vince McMahon is about to be a Hell Hall of Famer.
Correct.
However, bringing it home, my name is Carlos Crawford, a.k.a. fucking up the Undertaker's chances and fighting for a championship at WrestleMania because I want a rematch. God damn it, it's Ken Music Charlie, a.k.a. Thick Flair. Lacey Evans is proof that I still got it. Any women I want. Just like that. Woo! A.k.a. Snack Miller. I've been the guy waiting for a synagogue. Liquor drops, you hit the spot for it. God damn it. I'm drunk. I've been the guy way before a synagogue. Liquor drops, used to hit the spot like a cinder block. This is not what you wanted, but this is what you got. AKA Gelato Graham. I remember my changing of the guard matchup during the playoffs. I broke a record that afternoon. Longest run with smoke in my lungs. AKA the Idiom Savant. I'm glad you were able to do this while on vacation, Kenny. You know I hate putting things on ice.
I see him. Fit things are nice. I like it.
Here we go. AKA
That's over. It's about to be over.
Haystack West. I still say sheriff should have paid you double if she shoots on sight. That's what I said. And what did he say? That he doesn't have double. So dead or alive, we get the same amount. I want her alive. I bet you do, sweetie. But if that bitch shoot anywhere near us, we're bringing their sheriff in. We're bringing their sheriff in a box. Understood?
I see him.
Hell, Haystack. I see why you wanted her back alive. All right, so I'm going to take her down when I get an open. Ready? Fire! Damn, I don't have the fucking... Inlet, putas! Ay! What the fuck? Bianca Vega, you're under arrest. You're coming with us. You killed my men and you're gonna pay! Ow! What the fuck? Okay, listen here, you yellow belly Jezebel. I'm gonna make you a deal because you remind me of myself when I was your age. You! That's right, me. You must know exactly who I am. Never Missiones. My uncle ran with you. Julio Vega? Volga Vega? Yes. Haystack, she's coming with us. All right. But you can forget about that bounty. What? I said forget about the bounty. And I'll tell Sheriff the same. Julio Vega sprung me out of multiple hangings and saved all of our lives before giving his to save mine. He was our guardian angel. Honey, we were acting on a bounty for you, but your family never knew. Now I'm sorry about your gang, but how would you like to join us? Go on bounty hunts and feed that bloodlust. I can teach you a few things your uncle taught me. You'll be immune under the law since my other sons are the law. What do you say, I haven't had a family in years. Okay. But this better not be a setup. With all due respect, I had already caught you. I was also escaping your grasp as well, so who's really the sloppy one? Fair point. Ladies and gentlemen, that was episode 24. Like and subscribe us on Facebook and Twitter. And YouTube. At some point, I'm going to figure out the whole iTunes podcast.
How to get the podcast on iTunes and all that good stuff.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'll figure it out. That's what I figured out. Anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, next week is episode 25. You know what that means? Our annual bracket episode. And I've decided we're going to do greatest bowl game. Greatest college football bowl game, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're going to do. Yes, Kenny, we are saving you from the Susio bracket for another 10 episodes. You're welcome.
We're off this.
We're off this.